Good morning everybody. I hope you're all doing really well and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me. I've got a Temu video for you today. It's only a very little haul. It was actually sort of leftover products that came separate from a bigger order that I did, and the other stuff was already arrived, so because that was UK based, and then this stuff I had to wait for it to be shipped over. So I thought I would just show you that quickly. I'm popping out today. I'm going on a nice day out with my mum to a country house. It's not a house that's typically open to the public. It's down sort of South Lincolnshire way, and I can't remember the name of it now, but yeah, it's still privately owned. But they have these open days where they open up the gardens and the grounds to everybody, and there's like refreshments and stuff like that. I think there's like a little cafe. So whilst the weather's nice, despite it being windy, it is still nice and sunny and warm. So we're gonna go out. I'm gonna brave it later, and I'm gonna have my cap on, and I think I'm gonna tie my hair back as well, because otherwise I'm gonna come back looking like a drowned rat, or a, I don't know, dragged through a hedge backwards, whatever the phrase is. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do a really short video because I've got to pack my my picnic and get a sandwich made up and stuff. So I will show you the things that I've got. Let me just take a quick swig of coffee. It's been so windy the last couple of days. You have to let me know down in the comments whether it's been blowing a gale where you are, because some of my work colleagues who live like really landlocked in the centre of England, they're saying to me, oh yeah, it's been really windy here as well. I thought it was just us on the coast, but apparently it's like in the middle as well. So I don't know whether this is like a nationwide gale that's happening, but it's been going on since, well, it's Sunday today, and we've had this wind now since Thursday, and it's driving me insane. So, ooh, okay, that's not nice. My coffee machine, the warming plate finished ages ago, so the coffee's now only lukewarm, and I thought, well, I can't add milk to it because then it'd be cold, and this isn't a mug that I can microwave, so I decided to have it black, which I don't mind. I can do that. I don't hate it, but I decided to add some of my toffee syrup to it. Black coffee with toffee syrup in. No, not a good combination. Oh well, I'll finish it off anyway. Right, one of the first things I got, which I've already used in the garden, it's very boring. I just got one of these weed pick things for like the cracks in the pavement. I think it only cost me about 79p, so I don't know how well it will hold up, although to be fair, there's no reason why it shouldn't. The plastic's pretty sturdy, and so is the metal. It comes with one of those little safety caps on, just like a little rubber thing, because it is very sharp. But yeah, it's just good for getting down in all the cracks. My pavement where my pergola is really bad for weeds. It was cemented at one point, but because it's such an old patio, it's probably been there since the 80s. I reckon it's really old, and all of the cement has failed, and it's all cracking and coming out of the gaps, and I've got really big gaps, and I just get all the weeds in. So I bought this for that. I did try it yesterday. It's not brilliant, but it does work on. I think the problem is some of the gaps are still really too small, and then even with this I couldn't get them out, but some of the wider gaps it does work quite well, and it digs it all out. And I'm hoping if I can dig out a lot of the soil with it, that will help prevent sort of the weeds from coming back, because there's nothing for them to grow in. So I'm trying to dig out all of the soil as well. Anyway, that was only about 79p. You can get a pack of 2 with 2 different sizes, but I thought, no, I'm just going to get the one. So there was that. And then I got a few t-shirts. I'm hoping these are going to be in the right size. This is, honestly, I am showing my age here. For any of you who was sort of like an 80s kid, you'll probably, well, maybe even 70s as well, you will probably recognise this. I got this sort of buttercream coloured t-shirt with this little girl and her cat on the front with a, I think, what is it, a jug of milk or cream? No, a jug of cream. Anyway, I think it was called Holly Hobby. Yeah, pretty sure it was called Holly Hobby. And it was this little girl with her cute little pinny dress and a little cat. And you used to be able to get like matching bedspreads and curtains with it all and all of that. And I had a little cushion of it when I was a kid. I still got it actually. And a couple of little things. And then a few years ago, I came across a collector's plate with it on at a car boot sale, and I picked that up as well, although that's still in storage. I haven't actually seen that since I've moved. So I thought I would get this because it was nostalgic for me, and it was only a few quid. Lovely soft stretchy material, nice colour for summer. And yeah, I just thought it was really cute. But yeah, for anyone that's not old enough to know what that is, you're probably thinking, what the hell? But it's a nostalgic thing. So I got that one. That one was in a XXL, by the way, which is, I think, an 18, because I like to buy oversized, as you guys know, because I'm a little bit overweight, which I'll be coming on to in a minute, because one of the other things I bought was to do with that. So, and then I really like this colour. I got this green t-shirt, which I thought was, I just really needed some summery t-shirts. I got this a few weeks ago from Charity Shop, which I really like. It's an ex-Fat Face one from Charity Shop. I like the sleeves. The back has got like these little buttons, and then you've got the lace detailing, which matches the front. So yeah, I really like that, and it's quite flouncy. So again, hides my fatness. But yeah, that was from Charity Shop, and I just really needed some summery t-shirts, because a lot of what I have is more what I wear in the winter time, where I tend to go a little bit more alternative, back to my normal self, and sort of go quite dark, lots of blacks and like rock style. But in the summer, I don't always feel like being like that. I feel a little bit more girly in the summer, so I thought I would get some light t-shirts that actually fit me. So this one is a gorgeous green. I really like this green, and it's just got these little strawberries on. It just says strawberries, but I thought that was just really cute. Lovely colour, just a nice casual t-shirt. Again, ultra soft, this material. It is so nice. I'm actually tempted to see if they, because I think they had a raspberry one as well, but it's so soft and stretchy. Lovely material. I think that was probably in the same size. I can't always get an 18. Sometimes the t-shirts only go up to a 16. And then I can get away with the 16 ones, but then they're not as oversized on me. And then sometimes they don't hang nice. And yeah, I then don't feel really comfortable wearing them out. So they're just end up becoming more of an indoor t-shirt. But the 18s fit me a lot better, and they hide everything. So yeah, this is an XXL as well. So that's the equivalent of an 18 again. So there's that one. And another cream one, which was kind of like a buttermilk. I can't remember what they called it. It wasn't called buttermilk. I think it was it just called cream? I can't remember now, but what's this one? Oh yeah, I almost forgotten what this one was then. I love this one. So this has got a little crabby on the front with a little fish. And then on the back, I love the design on this. On the back, it says salty but cute. So there's a little coastal beach style t-shirt, salty but cute. And again, in that really nice, stretchy, really buttery soft. It's almost like, it feels almost fuzzy. Like, I mean, people that have like a bit of an aversion to certain textures might not like this material, but it feels almost velvety. It's really nice, very stretchy. But yeah, salty but cute. I just thought that was really nice. Nice colour again, will go great with shorts. And then it just has the little crab on the front with the fish. So yeah, and then that was also in an XXL, I think. I think I managed to get them in all yeah, I was quite lucky this time that they all of them went up to that. And then the last item of clothing I got, as I say, it is only a small haul today, guys, because like I said, I am in a rush as well. I got myself a bikini top. Now, I don't actually own any bikinis anymore because one, I mean, I can only speak personally for myself how I feel, but I'm not comfortable at this time in my life, like being the age that I am. I don't feel comfortable wearing bikinis anymore, and I don't even feel comfortable wearing swimming costumes. I just feel like with my weight and my age, I don't feel it's very appropriate. I mean, you know, some people are brave enough to wear whatever, no matter what size they are, but for me personally, I couldn't go out and go to the beach wearing a swimming costume or a bikini. I like to feel covered, feel much more comfortable. As I say, that is just a personal thing for me. So I ended up buying, I can't remember, I'm pretty sure I probably showed you it in a video last year, but I bought myself a pair of swimming leggings. They're like 3/4 length crop leggings, and they're in a swimming material. And then I also got in a pair of, what was it, shorts? Yeah, I got a pair of shorts that are also in the same material, just little black sort of shorts, and it just makes me feel a bit more comfortable to be out. And then I have like a surfer's rash vest, which I wear, but I need to get a new one because that is too tight on me and it's just really uncomfortable. So I do need to get another rash vest. But I decided to get a bikini top purely for being in the garden, because with it being so hot and we are in for another heat wave, I'm just too hot, guys. I am sat out there in the garden and I'm roasting. And I thought, you know what, it doesn't matter what I'm wearing in the garden because no one can see me. And even if my neighbours see me over the fence, I'm like, well, they're my neighbours. I don't think it really matters too much. But I got myself just a bikini top. It was under £5. I love the pattern. It's actually much nicer material than what I thought it was going to be. And it even comes with removable pads. And you've got this nice green strap, which obviously is fully adjustable round the back and then fully adjustable around the neck as well. Really nice and stretchy. And if I just show you close up what the material is like, it actually has, I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but it has almost these metallic, yeah, you can just see it sort of sparkling. There's these metallic sort of threads running through. Really nice sort of boho hippie style. And then it's got a little shell charm. Excuse my chip nails. I always have chip nails in my videos. Never seem to film on a day where I've just done my nails. But yeah, got this lovely little shell charm dangling in the centre, which I thought was really nice. But yeah, it is fully padded, and then yeah, you can see that you can take the padding out there. So I thought that was really good, and I like the fact that it's got some padding as well, because again, just a bit more covered. But yeah, that is literally just for wearing with shorts around the garden, and that was, I think it was about £4, something like that. So that is all the clothing, and then there was the weed pick thing. The other thing I got is in this package, which I haven't opened yet, and I'm kind of hoping it hasn't broken because it does sound like it has, so we shall find out together. I'm really hoping it hasn't broken in the shipping. Oh god, I'm almost dreading, because I was really looking forward to this as well. I really hope it hasn't. Oh no, it's okay. I really did think it had broken. It's just rattling around because of the components, that's all. So, god, the bottle's really nice actually. So this is basically a condiments bottle. Olive oil is what I'm going to use it for. Ooh, got a bit of plastic stuck to me with the static. So yeah, I'll just show you. I used to have 2 glass long bottles years ago with the little like funnels on the top, you know, for pouring oils and stuff like that, but they leaked all around the top. I got them from Dunelm years ago and they were crap. They just leaked. Every time you poured it, it just leaked all around the top. They were absolutely awful. And I haven't bothered getting a different one for years. I've just made do with pouring it out. But because of the amount of salads I've been eating recently, and I like to pour olive oil on my salads, and I just find that trying to do it, you know, directly from the bowl, it just goes boom. It just goes all over my salad. So I was like, I need to get something that will distribute it evenly. And I came across this one, and basically it has 2 different functions. It's got, oh, that's good. I'm easily pleased with gadgets. It has this little clip thing with a, can you see there's a little, God, my words this morning, I think it's because my painkillers are kicking in. It's got a, what would you call that? A release lever? Whatever. One of those on the top. Boom, there you go. And it has this little funnel. It's really well made, you know. I'm well impressed. I mean, it wasn't the cheapest in the world. It actually has, on the inside here, there's a little, that is like a silicone rubber stopper. So that keeps it clean and fresh. And that obviously just seals on top of the metal. This is a proper metal funnel. It's really good quality, guys. So that sits in there to sort of seal it up. And then you've got that as well. And yeah, that just clips on like that. So you can basically go like that and then pour your olive oil, or seal that up like that, and then that little silicone thing obviously seals that shut, and then you have a spray. So that is great for like air fry cooking. I mean, obviously you don't have to put olive oil in here, but any kind of frying where you want even distribution of the oil, you can spray it like that, and it's great for the salad. And then I'm not getting huge globs of oil, because olive oil is actually quite calorific, but I absolutely adore it. So I'm hoping that by using the spray, I'll get a bit more of a lighter distribution on my salad. But also the bottle was made of I mean, obviously glass, but I can't remember what it was called now. It was a special type of glass that helps with preserving the oil, because you know olive oil shouldn't really be kept out in sunlight because it like changes the chemical composition. It's not good for it degrades the oil. This is a special glass that doesn't do that, so you can just leave it out on your side. You don't have to keep it in the cupboard. I mean, I probably will put this in the cupboard because my worktops are full. I only have a little kitchen, and yeah, they are pretty full, so I probably will just keep this in the cupboard. But I was really impressed with that. I think this was about £6, something like that. It wasn't ultra cheap, but for the quality, I'm really happy with that. So that was that. I'm glad it survived the journey. And then the last two things, which were the two things that arrived before, but I ordered them at the same time. I bought myself a treadmill, which is what I said was linked to my bigger clothing and trying to lose weight and stuff. I got myself a treadmill, and yeah, I've been using that. Been trying to do it on my lunch breaks and then in the evening, but I'm doing it right just before I go to bed, and then I just have a quick shower and then just go to bed. And I'm finding that actually that's helping me sleep better and fall asleep faster, because I do struggle with sleeping sometimes. And yeah, knackering myself out is just really helping me to get straight off to sleep. So I got myself a treadmill for 64 quid, which is a really good price. I'll do a separate video on that. And what was the other thing? I can't remember what the other thing was. I've had a complete mind blank. I didn't sleep very well last night, and as I say, the painkillers are kicking in because my sciatic nerve is playing up a bit today. I think I overdid it yesterday with mowing the lawn. So I just can't really think very well at the moment. I cannot think what the other thing was that I got. No, it's gone. Anyway, I'll leave it there because I need to get ready and do my picnic. And yeah, it probably was boring anyway, whatever it was. But I genuinely cannot think what it was. Do you know what will happen? I'll finish recording and then I'll remember, won't I? Anyway, not to worry. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the little video. Please stay tuned for the next one, and I will speak to you again soon. Please take care of yourselves. Bye.